International side since 2010. They have, one of them won the international from New Jersey today. You're not likely to see those from either one of these two teams. Just watching them take infielding 2 games without giving up an earned run, or 2 games without giving up a hit. But that's Virginia, and that's
homework. Sources have confirmed to me, though, that in the last few days, the homework is done.
Looking forward to this international game. Curacao got a win yesterday. I think today.
Japan and South Korea can use anybody they want. There's nobody that.
Goal.
He can run. He's there.
Center field, and that's hammered. And that is gone over the wall for Ewald Nah to get it started.
The Korean Eagle gets things started. This is why we highlight them in the open, Carl. Boom! I mean, that was loud. We saw the breaking ball, but the fastball away just a little.
Until now.
Ooh. But the hands stay back and just finish. That is palm up, palm down. Great finish. And then you see the short follow through that they have there for a real low stomach ache. You just want to get, I thought jumping around was going to help him a little. He gets around that baseball coming to that side of the plate.
Good pitch.
That was nasty.
23rd strikeout of the tournament for the Japanese pitchers, first of the day.
Juggler.
Second strikeout. He'll be on the mound. Squared to bunt. A little too hard back to the pitcher, Kawaguchi, and that'll do it. This Chofu Little League team was making its Joe Nishizawa. On the ground, that's through. Good start for the group. They did it in 17, the Kitusuna Little League. This is a better bunt. They'll go to second, and that's not in time. A rare mistake by Korea. Would have thought that Son would have picked that up and just flipped it to a second baseman for the out.
I think that one you got to go to first. If it's directly back to the pitcher, it's bunted hard because of
the 5th.
Down the line to the screen. Kobari lifts this one also to the screen. He's with a pretty good humidity level. This one is hammered to the gap. Young going after it. He won't get it. It gets down, goes to the wall. Nishizawa's going to score. And here comes Uchikobo, and he's going to score. To third base goes Kobari, and Japan is on top.
Talk about an at bat. This is a nice piece of hitting here.
They'll come home with it.
Nice play.
Great play by the third baseman Lee, and Hyun was right there to make sure that Kobari did not get close to home. Three 2 popped up, playable. Second baseman Park calls. Back to the backstop. He's not going to throw this one. And
a fastball.
Fastball swings at that one, and that's our third out.
And then push off.
Yeah, no, right in front. You just want to.
This one is going to be caught
again. You can see it's just the rubber spikes right there, and with that clay. I mean,
on and get a little.
Nope, that's going to stay here.
Obviously, I'm not cooking. My mom's making all this, but this is.
That meal you described is pretty good. That one is hammered to center field. It may go. It does. Ibyeon Ong raises the right hand as Korea ties it up with their second home run of the day.
Ong tattoos this ball down. Big leverage. We know why he's in left. Bam! Is that an arrow or lightning? I don't know.
Rip center field. Right at him. No championship game. First pitch, hammered to first, fielded by Son.
Need different. Theirs is very specific, though. They say if they see a snake or a frog.
Good luck, frog. We got ladybugs. We've got frogs.
Oh, he got it. Wong Yu Son gave us a little elevation for the out.
Attaboy. Give yourself a hand. I don't blame you.
A fist pump and a clap. Background in the dugout. Watch right here. Jump.
Yuto Misaki, number 18 for Japan, has gone out. Actually, is at AT&T Ballpark in San Francisco. That big thing in left field. Iwan Na went deep to start this game off. 2-2. Not a shot. Strike two.
Just away, live out there again. I don't know that there's been.
It's going to be to left field if he gets one. Down and away.
Your old hands.
No.
I do.
Not even how you had it. And you see there it tumbling just a little.
Almost came back and got him a little bit with New Jersey rallying late, but they're in a inside for a walk on ESPN2. Got the kids, the 16-year-olds, calling the game. Pretty simple. Something he wants to. Trying to get Park out. Right field, down the line. Nishikawa.
Okay.
Joe, いつも通り頑張れ! Okay! Yay! Thank you.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Back up to you guys.
Well, that was certainly a celebration across the board.
I would have to agree with that reluctantly.
The fact that you agree with. So Nishizawa with his cheering section, and his dad has reached base twice now with 2 singles.
With Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout.
I agree.
You do it. I mean, so I think it's taught that way.
He's 4 feet away from the hitter. He draws the walk. Doubled and knocked in 2. Is going to come to the plate. Get a little special pinch runner. Right at the shortstop, and that was laced. Good job by Park to go down to a knee to soften the blow a little bit.
Thumbs up, we're good.
Kakiba. Right field, deep. Back goes Na into the corner. Can't get it. It's a fair ball. And we got a foot race between Nishizawa and Ushikibo. They're both coming in. One scores. The second scores. Third base. Out at third. They may want to review that one too. Kakiba says I was safe. They did score 2 and now have a 4-2 lead.
Not sure he got the tag on him there, KP.
That was Peterson Ravitch. That'll make a sound as it goes by. I'm looking, he doesn't seem too intimidated. And now but a second good hop there, and Park.
For your belt? What is that?
Rope for the belt.
Like pajamas.
And the haircut is good, too. I love that.
Jackson Newton made a diving play to his left, and then after the game.
Back up the middle, you're going to get 1 at third to second for the double play. You don't see that often.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
The 1-5-4.
You ever seen that?
I've never seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
We got Kyle Peterson, that Curacao team. Back up the middle and look out. Misaki sent it right back to where Young had delivered it. And he thankfully got out of the way.
And Ravi, when you're this big, you could overpower the game once in a way, like 190. I said, when was the last time you were my size? And he goes, this.
That's a swing, and we got the out at home.
We talk about our strikeout calls. We play umpire a lot, base running.
To the right side. Drag, push, and drop. Those are the.
I get left hanging. Foudy got left hanging.
Going to third.
Sizes, and a kid who's 80 pounds might face a kid who's
the big pitcher and the shortstop. That's a bunt
2
that goes
strikes,
foul, and he's out. Runner on third. That one bounces, and here he comes, and he's in there. He stole himself a run. Misaki, who's on the mound now, stole third and came in on a wild pitch. An attack-on run for Japan to make it 5.
Front of home plate.
That's
Good
a
at
walk.
bat.
Yes, it was. You get in a month in a major league game. This one is to right field. Yang is in this whole Ezekiel Elliott story, and they're kind of projecting with or without out. We had 2 RBIs, so both of the RBIs were driven in the afternoon. Perfect pitch on the corner. Strike 1.
He comes out just firing. First pitch strike, fouled off, and this time you see his catcher sitting all the way outside. That one leaks back over the plate, catches enough.
The best I can, quote. On the corner, hello.
To throw at 0-2, and you can see the catcher sitting up. This is what we were talking about, Rossi. When they get that 0-2.
If he goes back to where it was, is over the line of the box, which is 2. On the ground is second. Bushi Kubo for South Korea. That's Seong Lee.
This is the chef.
Much. It depends on where that shadow line starts.
Doi is gone.
And this might be what's happening right here. It's a little easier to hit the fastball because you see the ball early. But every time I swung at most pitches, KP, it looked like it's the short path that they have to the ball.
Especially the left-handed hitter.
Check. No strike. You check an umpire, and he actually really didn't see whether the hitter went or not, and he makes a call.
I think that would be great if he's.
On the ground could be 2. Park to flip to second for 1. On to first. He calls another one out. Not sure if Minwoo Park would have been better off doing that himself or not. Probably a little too far away from the bag. Right? Power hitting, left-handed hitter. Throw down. We got a rundown runner at third. Now we look back, throw back, get nobody there to second and nobody out. And Japan stole a base.
He's defended pretty well, though.
On deck circle.
He is out there again.
Yeah.
This one into right field. It's going to get down. That's going to place Kakiba. Here comes Nishikawa. And he is in there. Nobody at first base. 2 RBI single for Kawaguchi.
Nice job of staying on this lefty on lefty.
ESPN2 on the ground is short. Park will flip to second. That'll
Teams get to continue to compete. Ooh, that's nasty.
I think you'll take that.
Park, shortstop, good player. On the ground to third. Nice job by Sekai over there. Breaking ball right back at you. Kensuke Sakai.
It's pretty businesslike. Solo home run in the first, solo home run in the second.